Welcome to beautiful Siesta Key. We are here for the week. We've actually been here a couple of days. I decided to wait a few days before starting out the vlog. I wasn't sure if I wanted to vlog this trip. Went back and forth just because, sometimes it is nice to just live. But you guys know me. I love documenting, especially our travels, even just for my own memories. So I plan to make this vlog not like a crazy long 30-40 minute vlog, but just like a little something, especially if you've never been to Siesta Key. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to show you everything because this is our second time here. Zach's been here actually a couple of other times, but we love it here. We love it here so much. It is seriously like heaven in the United States because obviously it just doesn't feel like the United States. It just feels so tropical. I mean, I'm literally looking out at palm trees, and anyone who lives in Florida is like, this girl is crazy. This is obviously just Florida. But listen, I'm from New York. I currently live in Cincinnati. It does not look like this here. Actually, my Apple Watch, awkward. I didn't bring the charger, so it's currently on Zach's charger. But in Cincinnati last night, they were having a tornado warning. It has been downpouring. It has been in the 30s and 40s. It feels very nice to be here. And this is actually the same spot we stayed last time. This is Zach's friend's place that he owns. So this is our room. You could definitely tell this is a day 3 or 4 room. It's been lived in, and we are actually going to be leaving here tomorrow, which was not part of the plan. Zach's friend accidentally double booked us. Let me tell you guys, we were furious when we found out. Obviously I'm kidding. Not a big deal. We're actually literally, I think, just moving one thing over. He asked one of his neighbors, and so we're all good to go. And honestly, it's actually been a blessing in disguise because even though you're probably looking at this room and thinking it's a disaster, this is good for me. I am normally a slob on vacation. I don't know what it is. I'm the most neat, organized person in real life. The second I am in an environment that is not like my home, all bets are off. All bets are off. We're also here with Zach's parents, which is so nice. I was so happy they were able to come. And Decker is sleeping in this little corner so far. It has been so good. He has been an angel, which I am shocked by. You could probably hear the dryer going, but packing plates, if you guys felt them, it's literally like a rock. Yet he is perfectly content. I don't know. I don't question it, but it's not soft. Zach, we are between Siesta Key and St. Augustine. Do you think we made the right choice?
Yes. It's a quick and easy answer.
It's been just the perfect weather. It's so nice. And this is the perfect setup. Although I guess we shouldn't get too comfy. I filled them in on how angry we were when we found out about the transfer. Obviously, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, so we'll get to stay in 2 places on 1 trip, so how exciting.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was we get 2 vacations for the price of 1. You know what I'm saying? This is my official book of the vacation. Every vacation I've ever been on, I could just remember the vacation and the book I was reading. It's just ingrained in my brain. This was not planned. This was actually just here when we got here. I figured it wouldn't be a big deal if I borrowed the book for the week. The sun does shine. It is an amazing story. I've only gotten, I don't know, maybe 80 pages or so, but it's about this man who was sentenced to death for a crime he did not commit, and then just everything that happened in the aftermath, and it was because of racism and all of these things in the Deep South. It is so interesting. I cannot wait to continue reading this. We're here the week before Thanksgiving, and it is heaven. Last time we were here, we somehow scheduled it for spring break, high school spring break, so it was packed. But this is actually a private section of the beach, which is nice about where we're staying. But oh my gosh, it is literally heaven here. I mean, the sand truly feels like you're walking on powder, and then the ocean is it's so clear and so beautiful. Wondering what my idea of heaven is like? This is it. Reading a book on a beach in shade. I was super curious how I would like vacationing in Siesta Key during this time of the year because last time we were here, the sun was setting at 8 p.m. This time it's 5:30, so I wasn't sure were the days just gonna feel so short? Were we not gonna get enough time in the sun? I loved it because the sunset in Siesta Key is everything on the Gulf side of Florida. It is just so magical, and honestly, sometimes when the sun is setting at 8, 9 p.m. during the summer months, especially with a baby, I'm not seeing it. I'm actually inside putting my baby to bed and then stuck inside for the rest of the night. So 5:30 sunset is magical. I feel like November, this is just such a good time of year to go to Siesta Key if you can. And then after, we went to Spearfish, which is one of our favorite restaurants. I believe I got the grouper sandwich. Good morning, guys. Got in a nice 2 miles going to the coffee shop this morning, which was great. And today is actually moving day, where we are just literally moving. Okay, so this is where we have been staying. Let me actually take a little step back just so you can see. It's the cutest street ever. I think it's called Midnight Pass Road. This is it. There's a car coming that's looking at me like I'm an absolute psychopath, and I feel a little bit awkward, but it's okay. And we're moving over to this one. It's called Living the Dream. They all have like cute little names. And I think Zach said, so we haven't moved yet. So I'm just going to check out the lay of the land. Let us see. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I mean, the other place is just as nice. They're all nice. They, I think, just recently redid this. I think they also have a little outdoor space here as well. Wow. Oh, and this room would be perfect because my big thing is I hate when we're sleeping in the same room as Decker to be sleeping like just right on top of each other because I feel like we're gonna wake each other up. So to have like maybe like we could like just push Decker's pack and play in here. What's outside this? Let's see. Give it a little peek. Oh my gosh. I think this will have to do. I think it's definitely going to be good enough. This is so freaking nice. And honestly, if you guys remember, like I was not, they have books. Oh my gosh. I am like such a book, like what's the word? I'm obsessed with just like finding random books. I actually finished that one that I was telling you guys about already because I didn't realize we were like moving. So I would have to obviously give it up within just a couple of days. So I can't remember the last time I speed read, which is where like you literally just like put on the blinders and you're just reading as fast as you possibly can. I normally read at a very leisurely pace, but I just speed read that book. I cried. You guys have to read that book. I seriously was just crying. Like it is unbelievable. They say vacationing with kids is just parenting in a different place, and that's kind of true. For example, the car naps were in effect. I was still doing them in Siesta Key, but the view was so much better, and it's still so enjoyable, I have to say. After the car nap, we decided to go for a walk around one of the neighborhoods. I love looking at just like local neighborhoods, imagining my life there. I'm just one of those people. Is it weird? Maybe. I just love it. I just love experiencing new places. Florida to me, and I know I probably sound stupid when I say this, especially if you're from Florida, it's just such a foreign concept. Like palm trees, I don't know. It's just foreign to me. But oh my gosh, if you come to Siesta Key, this was called, I think, the fish market. So good.
Is that It's grouper, shrimp, bacon.
Obviously, feel free to have these shrimp.
I think I got plenty of food. I mean, we can bring them home.
Good morning, guys. It has been an early one, if you can't tell. But sometimes I say that, and I feel like even on the mornings that I get plenty of sleep, yes, I still look like this. Sometimes I even look worse the more sleep I get. But our sleep has actually been pretty decent on this trip. Last night, Decker didn't eat his like full meal, his full dinner, and so he woke up in like the 4 o'clock hour hungry this morning, which like as much as I try to always be like, oh yeah, chill, go with the flow, it's okay if he doesn't eat, there are consequences, okay? Like that, I've realized. I always was like, oh, I don't want to be like so like rigid with things. There is a reason for the rigidity. It's because then your baby will sleep. Then you will sleep. What are you doing? Come here. More. Come on. You gotta come to me. Meet me halfway. Honestly, though, I'm not even that mad about it because it's just another excuse to explore more coffee shops. One of my favorite things on vacation, going to local coffee shops. I don't know what it is, but I do know what it is. It's like, I feel like that's like the heart of the community. It's like so cool seeing, although I feel like it's 90% of the people there are tourists, not locals. I wonder what it'd be like to live here. Like, knowing most of your neighbors are fleeting, like coming in and out and in and out. And obviously there are like communities here, but just obviously like an interesting dynamic.
Smell them before we see them.
I think I got that. Zach's talking about himself. A little food haul at what I would definitely say is our favorite Siesta Key coffee shop, Mojo Rising. Zach usually gets the acai bowl. I got my usual, which is iced coffee, extra ice, mocha, and oat milk. And then a toasted everything bagel, which is usually my go-to no matter where we go. But are you enjoying the trip, Zach, so far?
Trip's been good. We've been very lucky with the weather. Family's been nice to have. So no, it's all been good. How about you, dear?
Topic of the day. I'm doing this because, like, if you can't see my face, I'm like, hello, I'm here, although you can hear me. The art of dividing and conquering on vacation with a baby.
Someone's got to get groceries. Someone's got to take care of the little one. Someone can go work out or shower or whatever else. So as long as you take your turn with the little one, you can go do the rest.
No, because it's nice. Like, obviously, like, we all spend time together, but it's nice to also, like, it allows us to, for example, I was able to read on the beach for, like, an hour yesterday because your dad had Decker,
Yep.
which is really nice. Right now, he's on a walk on the beach, and, like, I feel like that is seriously what makes or breaks it.
Yeah, I mean, vacationing with a little one obviously changes your day to day, but it's been good.
We're on about as scenic of a walk as you could be on. This is, like, right near Siesta Village where we just got coffee. Definitely being humbled with these home prices. We were guessing that some of these homes were around $900,000, and it's more in the $2 to $3 million range. Of course, Zach, this leads me to my question, a question that I literally feel like I ask you every 6 months, just for fun. What are your thoughts on our almost move to Florida? Do you have any regrets?
Yeah, we would have never stayed in Florida long term. I mean, I guess if you move there, you can't say that for sure, but that never would have been the game plan. Regrets? No, because of how home prices have gone even since then, and we bought our home. So hindsight, no. I mean, do I think we would have had fun? Yes, but now that we're settled in, we had the wedding, baby, everything was starting to fall into place like we had talked about, right? You can't control when you have a baby. So no regrets. Yeah, for me, like, I stand by the fact, like, I don't even like admitting this because, like, I just sound like an old hag, but I'm not a beach person per se. Like, it's fun for a vacation, it's fun for a bit, but, like, the sand between the toes, the sand everywhere, it's just, I am not by nature a beach person. Love it for the week. Long term, though, I don't know. In long term, it is one of those things for me that I feel like I do take for granted. Like, even when we lived here, I wasn't going to the beach every day. Like, when we first got here, I was, but then eventually you're just like, oh yeah, it's kind of like the same old. But that's just me. And then also the other thing is we always come, or at least last time, October, November, we're so like, oh my gosh, the weather is perfect. We haven't spent a summer here, which summer would be, I mean, that might even be worse than a Cincinnati winter. You pick heat and humidity or gloomy and 30, 40 degrees. So both sound pretty miserable, to be honest. So San Diego, here we come. Yeah, pick your battle. Hello guys, I just finished getting ready for dinner. If you can see me, much better. Obviously, I mean, at least for me, it is just impossible to do hair on a vacation. It's just almost always just in a bun, high bun, low bun, switching it up with that. But, like, I even brought a flat iron. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, it's not good. Did I say vacation? A beach vacation, or like a pool, but like that's just, it's not gonna happen. And I do like getting ready though, because I remember the last time we were in Siesta, I was just in like the full on, like, what's the point in even getting ready each and every day? Like, I don't know. I was definitely in that stage, but I think it's fun. I think it's a fun little thing to do. And then my romper is Lily Pulitzer, one of my favorites. Ooh, is my bra showing? That's the only, sometimes that happens, but it's fine. And I think we're gonna go to the other part, like, I think we're gonna go into like downtown Sarasota area maybe. Like, we've kind of just been staying in this Siesta Key Village area, but I think we're gonna go more into Sarasota for a nice little dinner. We try to do it early with Decker, obviously. I try to get like his bath time and all of that started around 7. It's not precise. Within an hour, I say. Like an hour range, I think is a pretty good chunk of time. Obviously being respectful of his schedule, his needs, not keeping him up super late or anything like that, but also not being a psychopath and like, oh my gosh, like we gotta get home. So right now it is 4:40. Hopefully we can go out within the next like half hour and have a nice little dinner. Okay, I know nothing. We actually did not go to downtown Sarasota. We went in that direction, but this is the Southside Village. It's a dining and shopping district, and we specifically went to Libby's. 12 out of 10. 12, it was so good. Okay, guys, in this next clip I'm about to play, please tell me I'm not crazy when I say that it looks like Zach is just casually peeing in the ocean. Just going for it. But But in reality, he's just playing with Decker. Don't worry, everyone. Nothing crazy happened. Deck and I are just chilling on the beach, eating some cereal. He actually has his hand deep in the bag. All right, you can have one. There we go. And it's so crazy how much has changed and how different it is from just the last time we were here, which was like 6-7 months ago. Decker was around 6 months old and like just a different human. It like, don't get me wrong, like the baby stage is so wonderful and cute and all of that, but at the end of the day, he was napping like 3 times during that time, and it's just so much more fun now, like now that he can actually enjoy it. And if you have the chance to travel with a baby, toddler, whatever it is, it sounds intimidating, and it is at first, and it's work, but it is so worth it and so much fun. Especially take advantage, because starting at 2 is when you have to buy them a plane ticket, whereas now he gets to fly for free. But don't forget the birth certificate, because that actually happened to us the one time. We did not bring the birth certificate, and it was a huge problem at the airport, but luckily my dad came in clutch for us. Also, this is my life dilemma of wanting to see new places, wanting to take advantage of this life we are given, the limited, finite time, but also, like, once you find a place you love, just wanting to come back here every single time for a vacation. Like Siesta Key, like, I just don't know what else we could want, but obviously I want to see new places. It's just... it does not get better than this. It's gonna be our place. I've thought of that. Like, is Decker gonna grow up being like, yeah, like I grew up vacationing in Siesta Key? You want more? For dinner, we decided to go to Daiquiri Deck, which I feel like is a must every single trip to Siesta Key at least once. We weren't even expecting much in terms of food, but it was so good. And you guys know me. I love the simple stuff. Speaking of the simple stuff, we may or may not have gone back to the same exact coffee shop. I can't help it, okay? When I find something I love, I want to experience it many, many times. Can I just say, these Crocs have been everything to me this trip. They're the only sandals I packed. I only just packed sneakers as well, but they are so comfy. You can wear them like daytime casual. Also, like I've been wearing them with like my outfits at night, and they're just like the best. T-shirt dresses have been my uniform this trip. I seriously did not discover or wear a single t-shirt dress until 3 years ago. It was the fact that I even remember this is weird. 2022. But I think we're about to go get some coffee, hopefully get a nap in for Decker after. And then, oh my gosh, by the way, this is what we've been driving because we needed a big one to fit everyone. Ford Expedition Max. I am not a car person. This is my dream car. Like, even the interior is just so roomy. And I've never been a car person, but with Decker, like, just the roominess.
Been enjoyable to drive around for a week.
Big upgrade from the last time we got a minivan when my mom and I were in charge of choosing.
The minivan worked out just fine.
Zach's quote was, "We can't be cruising around Siesta in a minivan." So do you feel cooler this time?
No, I like the minivan. You missed out.
Good. Very sad morning, guys. It is leaving day, which I don't even know if I vlogged. Yeah, I don't even know if I vlogged yesterday or not. It was a doozy, and I just want to put that in there just to keep things real, that vacationing with a baby, a toddler, a kid, it's not always sunshines and rainbows, especially when they decide they don't want to nap. So, yeah. I mean, it was fine. It was like a good day, but it just was like we were up early and just running on fumes, it felt like. So, just putting it out there, keeping it real on here. But it was seriously like the best trip. I'm so, so grateful. It was so great to have Zach's parents here, spend time with them. The weather has been perfect. It's seriously just been like the perfect week. Do you have any closing thoughts, Zach?
Sad to leave, but
Thankful for the memories.
it'll be great to see our boy Asher.
I know. That's the great part about having a dog. Like, you at least have something to look forward to. Also, look at the difference between... By the way, for the record, I obviously pack well on the way here, but Zach has everything folded in his suitcase, organized, and then there's Decker and me, and we are just flying by the seat. What is this saying? Flying by the seat of your pants. I'll see you in the next vlog. Christmas vibes from here on out as I return to the tundra. It's not really a tundra, but it's just obviously a lot colder than Siesta Key in Cincinnati. Bye.